Hello everyone, get ready for Have Faith, Let It Begin, a live primetime edition. We are just in the process right now of getting everybody online with us, so just hang tight with me for a few more seconds. Here is a brief preview of the 5-year celebration starting in just under 4 minutes.
On June 16, 2018, a show designed for you, the Daily Commuter, went live.
So on June 16, 2018, I hit the record button and I was nervous, but I knew I had something to tell, a story to tell. I didn't even know what title it was going to be. And when I just finished recording, I knew it was called This Is the Day.
A weekly show all about faith.
I knew Have Faith, Let It Begin was a spiritual show, and it's a show all about faith. And my faith is strong, but sometimes I struggle. And we all battle storms, and I believe many of us can relate to having our faith be tested. So why not share my feelings, my struggles with the world?
A show with motivational topics, inspirational stories, and personal testimony set out to change the world.
What I love best about Have Faith, Let It Begin is that not only am I dealing with faith, we're dealing with real life situations. I would have never expected that while I hit the record button, I was going to be told later down the line that I was going to be a father. So throughout the process of these last 4 years, heading into our 5th season, you're going to hear me grow up and become a dad, dealing with real life struggles, whether it's my surgeries, past situations that have come up once again to the point where it's put me in different struggles, share with my audience that, I've dealt with depression, I've dealt with different types of situations, and being able to pray with each other over the course of so many episodes and hitting over 1,000 episodes allowed us the opportunity to grow together as a family. And that's what Have Faith, Let It Begin is. It's family. We're coming into our 5th season on June 16, 2022. And for the first time ever, we're going to have a live audience edition. That's right. It's an opportunity for you to be a part of our show. On June 17th, that's a Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're inviting every single Have Faith, Let It Begin family to join us for a live edition, primetime edition. And we're going to give away prizes. We're going to have some fun. We're going to share some laughs and maybe shed a couple tears as we celebrate this amazing achievement. And we couldn't have done it without each and every one of you. So I'll see you on Friday, June 17th, 2022. Have Faith, Let It Begin, primetime edition. And it's all because of you. Don't forget, have faith, let it begin. Are you going to be a part of this? Email me, angel@havefaithletitbegin.com. You can join us and be a part of the Zoom link, audience style, and we're also going to do this on a simulcast on TikTok, Facebook Live. Every single platform that we can go live on, we'll be hosting this. And it's your turn to come out and share your stories, your inspirations, and what you have gotten out of this show. I hope you'll join us.
Welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Hello everyone, welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties, but you know what? That's what happens when you go live, Things happen and we're trying to go live, and for some reason, we are not getting on all the platforms that we want to be on, but that's okay. The show must go on, and we're going to keep going on, and we're going to officially start this because we can't wait any longer. Everybody's been waiting for 7 o'clock. And I'm not going to postpone you anymore. So if you can give me about 30 more seconds, everybody, I will be on the air in just a few seconds. The TikTok family is coming on as well. And, we're going to get this started immediately. So thank you so much for your patience. and we're going to get ready in a few seconds. So without further ado, just hang tight for a few more seconds, and this will be official. So hold on to your caps, guys, because God only knows what else could go wrong, right? I tell you, the hardest part about getting things in order is just getting things in order. And it seems like today has just been one of those days where I can't capture all the things that I want to capture in a timely fashion. But hey, listen, it is what it is. We move forward. Looks like we're being told that it looks like we're going to be up and running. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it does. Hey, and Noah's here. There's my surprise. Noah, you ready to go live with me? Because you know what's happening? We can't get anything to work, Noah. Why can't you help me, Noah? Can you help me? Can you help Daddy? Because we're not live. And we're not live on TikTok. We're not even live on Facebook. And it started to get crazy in here. Alright, guys. I am going to not reset. Just give me 10 more seconds. I'm going to play a little instrumental music. And then we'll make it work. I'll be right back. Alright, it looks like we have everything ready to go. If you want, and you have an opportunity, if you have TikTok, go to Have Faith, Let It Begin. I know, I'm telling everybody. You go to Have Faith, Let It Begin right now. We are officially live on TikTok. It only took us a few short minutes, but we're there. We're there, and we're ready to rock and roll. And we're going to be joining us. Yes, Noah. I know, Noah. Noah, are you ready to go live with me? Huh? Noah's ready. Alright. Here we go. I tell you, you just can't win here. Alright. Guys, this is what happens. This doesn't actually happen to me. We're 8 minutes and 48 seconds into our live broadcast, and we've been trying to get on the air for 9 minutes. Let me lower down my volume here for a second. Noah's like, Daddy, what is going on? Why are you having trouble? And I would love to tell my son, I don't know. I really don't know, but we're now officially live on TikTok, and now we're launching on Facebook Live. Let's see. Add the title. Holy cow, guys. If you're joining me on TikTok Live, I am sorry that we're late. I'll tell you, it is not easy by any means to go live anytime you want to do things. There it is. Simulcast is official. It only took us a few. Let's get started. I know that everybody's been waiting, and I apologize. I see Brian, I see Blue on the TikTok. Thank you so much for joining me. We are officially live. Let me just, real quick, if you guys could do me a favor, if you're on Facebook or on TikTok, can you be so kind as to share this out to everybody to let them know that we are live? Because right now, I am unable to do so on Facebook. And for everybody that's watching and listening to it on my podcast live, it is so hard because we've been on the air for 10 minutes, and for some reason it was not allowing me. But you know what? Things happen, guys. What can I do? It's a live show, and you know, at the end of the day, you just do what you got to do. You just press along, and that's all I can only ask for. So right now, it's not letting me share it even on Facebook, but that's okay. Let me see if it'll send it out on Messenger. Hey, it's working, everybody. You guys are going to kill me. I'm going to have to edit this whole piece out because this is taking forever. And God only knows why. I don't know. There it is. Okay. All right, let me take away this. Hold on one second. There's a glare now. Wow, I have never been this disorganized ever. So, hey, listen, what can you do? Life goes on, and at the end of the day, you got to press on. So, this is the way I normally set up. So, if you're just joining me now on Facebook Live, we were on the air supposed to be at 7 a.m., and it took me forever to get live. So, I'm not going to delay us anymore. I'm going to move on and get this introduction started and get us started here on Facebook. So without further ado, everyone that's listening from home, thank you for having the patience with me for the last 11 minutes and 38 seconds and counting. Everybody on TikTok, if you can be so kind as to share this out. Blue, share it out to the sister squad. I think they're waiting for me as well. And let's get started. Here we go. All right, join me in prayer real quick. Heavenly Father, I thank you for everything you've given me. Lord, I'm asking you now to just give me the opportunity to get away from this technology craziness that I've been dealing with and allow all the viewers to join us here today and to do so in a timely fashion, but more importantly, to enjoy what's going to happen in the next few minutes of this live broadcast. All right, and we'll start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a primetime event, a primetime special with my co-host, my son, which you'll see at the very middle of the show, Noah. He is joining me here live on Primetime Special, especially with all of you, and we're doing that live right now. And what we're doing together is we're doing a live show for all of you viewers out there. And it's going to start with the title, One Random Act of Kindness. Folks, this is Have Faith, Let It Begin. We're a show that is on weekdays, Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Each and every day, I come into your home and I tell you all the stuff that's happening in my life. If you listen to this morning's episode, you'll find out that my washing machine broke down. You'll find out that so many things have happened to me. My car broke down, I pulled my back, and things happen. We deal with storms. How do we overcome that? Listen. All we can do is think positive and know that all the things that are happening in our life are not done on purpose. They're not a punishment, but they are, in fact, lessons to be learned. So with that being said, this is Have Faith, Let It Begin, Primetime Special, and it starts right now.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Ariel, can you say have faith?
Again.
Let it begin?
Again.
Say, have faith.
Again.
Let it begin.
No.
No? Okay.
It's a boy.
Hi, Noah.
Noah!
Noah.
Jesus. Happy birthday, Noah!
Caitlin.
You did amazing.
You just put those notes in. Noah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin on a Primetime Special. My name is Angel. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us on this platform for the very first time ever, a simulcast on Facebook Live as I look straight ahead and to my left on TikTok. My name is Angel. I've been on the air for now 5 years. This is my 5th season, and I'm so happy to announce that today I am going to have a co-host. He's joining me here for the very first time on Facebook. He's joining me for the very first time on my platform. This is Noah. He's my son. He's coming in at 5 months, and he is my second child. Noah is joining me for the first time, and Noah, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'd like to talk to you about something that happened to me just recently. As many of you may or may not know, I work for a hospital. I do 911 switchboard. It is one of the best things I've ever done in my life. It's something I've done for 7 years. Just recently, I received a phone call. The young lady who called me said to me, "Oh my goodness, Angel, you have been there for at least 7 years." And I said, "As a matter of fact, I have." "I'm sorry, I don't remember who you are." Well, she said, "Well, if you can recall, my husband was hospitalized 7 years ago. And you were just a month old into your job. And I shared with you how much you made me feel. You made me feel welcomed. You made me feel at ease. And when the times were really rough, I felt as if I was at peace. So I wanted to thank you. And for the last couple of years, he has been in and out of the hospital. And every time I call you, I'm always so glad that you pick up the phone. And every time I call you, after a few minutes, you remember who I am. And at that moment, I knew who she was. For 7 years, her husband has been in and out of the hospital. And for 7 years, every time she calls, I'm always wondering how she's doing, how he's doing, and I've always promised to pray for him. Well, 7 years had gone by, and here he is again in the hospital. And she said to me, it would be so... I would just want to meet you. I've known you on the phone and my family. I've talked about you for 7 years, and I really want to meet you. There's something about you. So I told her that I would meet her in the cafeteria on my lunch. So on the way down, I was going there anyway because I was trying to buy my children. We have our vendors back. Things are slowly picking up again. The vendors had these kid clothes that I always used to buy. So I went there to go shopping while I waited for the young lady to meet me. It just so happens that as I was shopping for my kids in the vending area, the young lady was, greeted me. She came over with a cane, and she opened up her arms and hugged me. And her daughter was with her. And she shared with me how much I made her feel at peace. And for the amount of years that she had been in and out of the hospital with her husband, she felt as if she was at peace every time she called. We shared stories, we spoke, we hugged, and I prayed with her right there in the hallway. Not so much as like we stopped to pray, but as she was talking, I was praying internally. And when she left, she went into her pocket and handed me $25. Now I know if she's listening, she's probably going to be upset about that. But the $25 was given to me so that I can buy my son 2 outfits. She didn't have to do that. And I'm grateful. And Noah got 2 outfits. I'll show you them before we get off the air. Well, where's the story in this? Where's the message in this? It's quite simple. Each and every day that we are on TikTok or on Facebook, or we encounter individuals and people, we have to remember, we don't know how much of an influence we can really have on somebody. One of our biggest things that we will have in life is that we'll encounter strangers. Strangers that can become friends. Strangers that can become loved ones. Strangers that can become so close to you, so close to your heart, that you can help change the way their life is. Just by doing one random act of kindness. Whether that is just sharing in the moment, sharing in words of wisdom, or maybe just listening. You see, the world needs a change. The world needs love. It needs support. It needs all of us to do everything we can to try to make this world a better place. I, to me, was only doing one thing. My job. But I love my job. And every time somebody picks up the phone, I treat them as if they were my own family. And on this particular day, for the last 7 years, I felt, and she made me feel like I was part of her family, as much as I made her feel like she was part of mine. So every day on this platform, I go live. Every weekday. And every weekday I share a story. Stories like the birth of my son, the birth of my daughter. Every single weekday, I come into your homes and I ask you the same thing. We are not perfect, but we all were born with one thing. We were all created in His image. God loves you. God believes in you. God trusts you. And God's never going to leave your side. So many of us, over the years, have done everything in our power to try to overcome many obstacles. We deal with so much in our lives. So much of things that we can't explain, we can't predict. Tomorrow is not promised. But today, right now, as we speak and breathe, we are guaranteed the next minute, maybe the next second. As those minutes and seconds go by, think about all the things that you've done, whether it was 30 seconds ago or what you're going to do next. Here's my challenge to all of you. When you get a chance, reach out into your phone book, which is your phone, scroll your numbers, and pick somebody at random. Call somebody and say, you know what? I was thinking of you, and I'm going to be praying for you. And just tell them, hey, somebody told me I should reach out, so I'm hoping I can do that. You know, on this platform, I have so many people that I've met, especially on TikTok. People like Blue, people like Courtney, people like the Sister Squad, people like my best friend Brian. And there's so many of you on Have Faith Let It Begin that continue to support us. So tonight I wanted to go live and share with you that story. I also want to remind you that on July 24th, 2022 at 10 a.m., that's a Sunday, I will be going again daytime simulcast, as I will be preaching for the first time this year, but for like the 12th time at my church. And I hope that all of you will join us. So, without further ado, Noah, we're going to close out this broadcast because God knows we got so much to do. If there's somebody right now on TikTok, I know there's a couple people that are on. If you have any prayer requests, I don't see any right now on our live chat of Facebook, but if you have any prayer requests, please put them in right now, and we're going to pray together. Thank you for the likes, by the way. I don't want any gifts on TikTok, but likes are awesome, and thanks for sharing out. Like I've always said, I don't need to have 200 people on. If I have 2 people on, I'm grateful completely, because you know what? Sometimes the message is designed for one of you, not all of you. So Noah's pulling at my chain, which he's telling me, Daddy, it's time to pray. So let's do that. If you have any prayer requests, please feel free to do that. Heavenly Father, we thank you for today's message. We thank you for the ability to go on simulcast. We thank you for the ability to have Noah sit next to me and for the first time preach with me, but more importantly, share the love and support for each and every one of you. You know, for many years I've been on this platform, and each year I'm more and more surprised about the outpouring success we've had here on this show. For 5 years, we have dedicated our time, our gifts, our talents, and our treasures to each and every one of you. And I promise that this will go on each and every day till there's no more air in my lungs. May Noah take over one day, or maybe Ariel. May God be with each and every one of you. May He shine His light upon you and grant each and every one of you peace on earth. And never forget, have faith, let it begin. This will conclude the podcast version. Let me close out. See you guys on Monday.